She heard people chanting in the woods, and when she followed the sounds, she finds this. A woman named Audrey was staying in a cabin in the snowy woods. While walking with her siblings one evening, they begin to hear the faint sounds of multiple people chanting somewhere nearby. As she goes towards the source, she makes a horrific discovery.
What the? Shh. Do you guys hear that? Turn the flash on. What? Listen. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Bro. I don't know where it's coming from. I genuinely like, what is this? It just keeps going. What the fuck? Oh my god!
We can hear multiple people chanting. Then, as Audrey gets closer, she sees it. The sounds suddenly stop. Then, a cloaked figure can be seen emerging from the woods as she runs for her life. Audrey was able to make it out safe, but staying in the middle of nowhere and hearing so many people in the pitch dark woods chanting, did she encounter a cult? Or just what exactly is going on here?
You probably did encounter a group of people doing some nonsense in the woods, but talk about someone who has to have attention on them constantly. What was that? Huh? What? Oh my god.
If you find a camera in the woods, whatever happens, don't look at the tapes. A girl under the user I found this camera explains that while working on a photo shoot in the woods somewhere in Atlanta, she stumbled across this camera after poking it with a stick she finds is covered in blood.
Hey guys, it's Simone. They have me out here today filming some scenes in the woods. It's creepy as fuck out here, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Why is there a camera in the woods? Oh, is that covered in blood?
She then lets her curiosity get the best of her and decides to look at the recordings. What she sees is something from a nightmare. The person filming hears a tree branch crackling. Then we can see the strange shadow figure hiding back behind the tree. The video suddenly ends in the same place where the camera was found. Could this have something to do with a potential crime scene? Let me know what you think.
I think this is bullshit because her reaction just does not seem genuine to me. You know, finding a camcorder in the woods, and then she just sounded like so nonchalant. Oh, is that covered in blood? Or is it just me?
She fell asleep and woke up to this. A woman named Kristen Grace made a haunting discovery in her bedroom one day. While she's taking a nap, she wakes up and sees something on the wall. As she gets a closer look, what she finds is something from a nightmare.
I'm home alone with 2 cats. They don't have hands. I did not do that. I woke up to this in my bedroom. I know my room's messy, whatever. That's my bed. Woke up to that, saw it from across the room, and I'm home alone. What do I do here?
Kristen wakes up and finds 2 fresh hand marks on her bedroom wall. What's even stranger is that she's home alone with her 2 cats, and that wasn't there before falling asleep. Kristen explains that after this, she left with her 2 kids for a few nights, but has yet to figure out who or what made those strange hand marks.
Hey, you know what? Looking at the position of those handprints, I know I'm not the only one who thought this. That ghost was getting down. Maybe I was the only one who thought that. I don't know. But what am I doing?
Friends are home alone at night when something terrifying happens that made one of them call their mom.
Okay, you're upstairs in your room?
Yeah, we're in my room right now.
Okay, make sure you lock the door. Then I'm gonna come home. I should be home in about 10 minutes. And I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay, alright.
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. Alright, do not go out of the room whatsoever. I'm gonna come home. I'll be there 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna call the cops on the way home too.
Just
Just
the
make
cops?
sure.
No, Mom, why do we have to get the cops?
We're going to just make sure everybody's safe and they can get there faster than I can.
Earlier in the night, they heard loud noises downstairs, as well as glass shattering, indicating that someone might have broken in. But while waiting, one of the boys grows tired and decides to go out and see who's down there when he sees this. Their friends didn't notice this until seeing the footage and were later spooked out by something downstairs. One of them claimed he saw it moving in the kitchen. The friends locked their door as they wait for the police to arrive.
Did it sound like glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
It was just like a big thud and then like glass shattering, but after that we just stayed upstairs.
So you heard glass shattering?
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
No, we stayed.
Well, the glass.
After the police arrived and searched the area, they weren't able to find anyone in or out of the property. So if there were only 3 boys in the house that night, then just who or what is this?
I didn't see shit there, but I'll tell you what. This was very suspenseful. Very good, actually. Gave me chills. My legs are itchy now.
This man kept hearing voices in his room. Then one day he sees this. A man named Kent explains that he's been hearing voices in his bedroom saying help, as well as tapping sounds around the house. Since it's been several years, he ignored the voices and brushed it off as him living in a haunted house. But one day, while hearing the voices again, like many of the moments, he begins to record to document the phenomena. And as he goes upstairs, he sees this.
Noises coming from upstairs. Hello? Oh, fuck!
Just by the bed, he sees the pitch black silhouette of someone right in front of him. The man freaks out but gathers his composure again and checks the room, only to find no one. Given he's heard voices asking for help, as well as seeing this strange figure at the window, then seeing it jump off. Could this be the residual haunting of someone who lost their life in that high-story bedroom? Let me know what you believe.
I'm sure most of you guys were all very familiar with Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. I think this is 100% real. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But if you want to see more of this, I don't know if I have the clips here. I'm sure I'll come across them. But look up Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, because they are fucking scary.
They were looking down the storm drains when they see this. A girl under the user Malia made a horrific discovery inside a large storm drain runoff pipe. While out biking with friends, she sees the pipe. Wanting to see what's inside, she lets her curiosity get the best of her and goes near it. What happens next is something from a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Get up right now. Get up right now. Let's get back to me. Get up. Something else. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's my good thing? What's my good thing? What's my good thing? I'm ready.
Hiding in the pipe, she sees a pale humanoid figure crouched down, staring directly at her. The camera's only able to capture parts of this strange creature's skin, but based on her panicked and terrified reaction, saying there's something in there, it doesn't seem like a case of pareidolia. But as always, let me know what you think.
I don't know about you, but I did not see a damn thing.
This is why you always lock your doors. In 2023, a disturbing Ring doorbell video was posted by an Airbnb owner from Nashville, Tennessee. It's late at night when all of a sudden, her Airbnb guests are visited by a strange figure holding a knife. The person seems to be in a manic state. They frantically look around the area for a key as they try to break in. Unable to do so, she moves upstairs and continues checking to see if there's any doors unlocked. Kay, who's the Airbnb owner, posted an update, explained that the police was called in, but she doesn't have any updates to whether this individual was apprehended or not. This is a safe reminder to always keep your doors locked.
Just to see that and to see, you know, if your door would have been unlocked, like what could have happened. Nobody was hurt in that apartment complex. People did call the police. It was a woman. So they did call the police on her. I don't know what was done after that, but that just, you know, gives me more clarification to never leave your key underneath the mat, you know, never walk in and just leave your door cracked or unlocked. Always lock your door behind you. Always be aware, you know, be aware of your surroundings.
I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I thought locking your door would be common sense. I'm from New York. We don't play that shit.
This is why you should never go in the door in the red door, yellow door game. A group of girls uploaded a haunting video while recording one of their friends playing the red door, yellow door game. In the video, the girl playing sees a red door, so they tell her to open it and go inside. The following was recorded.
Nothing? Where is the door that you walked into?
It's gone.
Try looking around. Do you see any people?
Everything's black. Everything's black.
Anybody in there? Are you trapped in your room?
Yes.
You can't find the door.
No.
Is there any windows?
No.
Tables?
No.
Is there a clock?
No.
Can you try seeing if there's any...
Someone's in here.
What color are they wearing?
Black.
Walk out the door.
There's nowhere to go.
While trying to locate the door or an exit to safely end the game, she doesn't find one. Nervous, knowing her friend might be in danger, she keeps looking for a way out and sees the dark figure of a man in the room with her. The girl mentions she's trapped in the room with this man, as her friend forcefully pulls her out by shaking her. The rules of the game include instructions on how to properly end the game, and by going to this door and not properly leaving, something might have followed her.
What pissed me off about this clip is these girls were making fun of their friend while she was in this trance because they're taking fucking Snapchat. Oh, look at what I fucking said here. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? You know, like, that shit pisses me off. But if this is legit, I'm glad nothing happened to her, but she needs to get some new fucking friends.
They kept hearing something at the back door, but as they go to see who it is, this happens. A mother named Felicia was home with her son and their dogs when they began to hear what sounds like her husband, Michael's voice, and her daughter asking to be let in.
What'd you hear?
I heard help or something.
On the back porch.
There's one back there.
Okay, hold on.
And then it's like I heard Lila's voice singing, and then I heard Dad just say, hey, and I didn't do anything about it because I don't know.
Sissy's voice?
Yes. And then I heard some whistling.
I need you to, okay, all right. I'm going to stay upstairs because Gunner is freaked out. He is freaked out. All right. It was loud, and it was Lila.
I heard Dad's voice just say, "Hey."
Yeah. So there's two different voices on the back porch. I'm not opening the door. I am upstairs with Gunnar right now. There's nobody out there, Michael. There's nobody out there. Okay. All right, I love you too. Bye.
Terrified, she calls Michael to inform him of the situation, but as they wait for help, she decides to get closer to the door. Then this happens.
Don't. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sarge, get over here, baby. Come on. My house is really dark.
Her dogs can be seen carefully watching the window as something hits it, scaring the dogs and the family. Living in the Appalachian Mountains, it's important to follow its rules and always ignore situations like these.
The Appalachian Mountains, we know. This is probably a mimic, and it's probably real. Actually, have any of you experienced the mimic? I have. I'll tell that story someday. When I get to 1 million subscribers, I'll tell my mimic story. You let me know.
She was recording her kids playing when this happens. A mother named Sammy captured a haunting video while recording her two twins playing around the house to send it to one of her friends.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Quién está en el cuarto?
While the boys went in and out of the room, we can hear the woman's voice saying, Sammy posted an update video where she mentions her kids barely speak and form words, but she can't help but notice they kept pointing at the room, saying Nona, which stands for La Llorona.
Yo no escuché esa voz hasta que yo vi el video porque me lo dicen y ya escucho. No se parece a la voz de mi hijo, por eso subí el video, porque no se parece. O sea, yo conozco a mis hijos, no se le parece. Para mí se escucha una voz de mujer. Y otra cosa es que, pues ellos no hablan todavía, tienen 2 años, o sea, no hablan así tan corrido como se escucha en el video. No pronuncian bien las palabras aún. Y en el video se aprecia donde dicen nona, nona, nona. O sea, llorona. Yo les entiendo que llorona o señora. Por eso salían y entraban corriendo del cuarto.
Since no one else was with them, her kids saw a woman similar to La Llorona. Could this whisper be more evidence of this strange woman in that room? Let me know what you think.
So it probably is a spirit, but what pisses me off about this, oh, they're saying Nona, that means La Llorona. Really? They know what that is? I don't think so. They can barely speak, they can barely form sentences, but they know who La Llorona is? I don't think so. But the house is probably haunted, and the house, the ghost is saying, hey, stay still, be quiet. That means the ghost is tired of their shit.
He was kayaking by himself when he hears this. A man under the user dots and lines has been kayaking much further ways into the ocean, trying to capture on camera the strange things that have been reported there, like voices and unknown marine life. As the man kayaks further away in the ocean, he begins to hear the haunting cries of an unknown creature somewhere in the fog.
About me not getting no fucking good footage or clear footage. I'm out in the middle of the fucking ocean. But I'm about to fucking go home because y'all got me fucked up, bro. I'm hearing noises out here, and I know I'll be out here looking for these shits for y'all, but I am not fucking with no fucking mermaids, bro. I'm out, bro. I think...
He shakes in fear as he begins to hear what sounds like a melody being played somewhere nearby, yet he is all alone in the middle of nowhere. Given the stories of mermaids using melodies to lure sailors and drowning them, could this man be in danger? Let me know what you believe.
I believe those are whales, because that sounds very familiar to me. I feel like for some reason the orca, the killer whale, is coming to mind when I hear that sound, but it could be a mermaid. I don't know. Do you?
He was exploring a cursed land when he hears this. A paranormal investigator named Adam from Adam Mark Explores went to investigate an abandoned women's school in Liverpool, England. The place was abandoned in the late 1900s, and locals believe it's cursed now due to the terrible things that happened there. As Mark explores the decaying halls, he begins to hear knocking and finds old police tape from past crime scenes.
I don't know how much you guys know, but Liverpool is one of the most haunted cities in the UK. A lot of stuff happened here over the years. There's a lot of stories, and this is a very historic building.
But it's not until he's on the main floor by the stairs that he hears it.
I don't think anyone's explored this place, never mind a paranormal investigation here. And they do not seem happy about it whatsoever. What the fuck was that?
He hears a faint scream in the distance, and as he decides to use the EVP, he captures this.
Name of somebody that still resides here today? Can you give me a name of somebody that still resides here today?
Through the voice detector, he hears a girl screaming near him, yet nothing was ever heard in person. He found a decaying animatronic and took it back home. What happened on the following night is horrifying. A man under the user Foggy explains that he's been bringing back home abandoned animatronics he keeps finding throughout the woods. And that one day he stumbled across this strange clown animatronic that seems to be emanating a decaying odor. After further examining the figure, he finds large animal bones inside and mold growing. Yet, interested in its appearance, he takes it with him. Like many of the animatronics, he names it Boingok and leaves Boingok in his closet for the night. But on the following day, he realizes something's not right. He finds Boingok somehow got out of the closet while he slept. He mentions maybe an animal inside moved it at night due to finding a large bone inside of it. But then he noticed it moved again, and while recording it, he sees the door shut on its own. Freaked out, he regrets taking it home and begins to pray. They were looking at the sky when they see this. A man named Dre Watson was outside with a few friends late one night when they noticed something strange glowing above the clouds.
Damn, my camera doesn't even do justice.
What is that though? You just see how I went through the like.
What is it?
A bright orange light is seen rising, almost like if it was pushing through the sky. But then, something impossible happens.
Is that a rocket? But why is it so
It doesn't look, it looks little right now. And it's just all on fire. You feel me? Moving?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Baby, am I high, bro?
No.
The object suddenly spreads out in a perfect ripple, like it just slammed into an invisible barrier. It moves exactly like a drop of water hitting glass.
Bro, please tell me I'm high, bro. Like, am I high?
And because of that, thousands of people started claiming the same thing, that this object hit the firmament. For those of you who don't know, ancient Hebrew texts describe the world as being under this massive dome, separating the waters above from the earth below, as seen in this picture. And this looked exactly like something pressing against that dome. But before you start packing your things, this isn't the sky tearing up, guys. It's actually just a rocket plume. When a rocket reaches high altitude, the exhaust expands, creating a glowing halo, sometimes called the jellyfish effect. SpaceX launches cause the exact ripple shape all the time. Terrifying to see in person, but luckily, not the end of the world.
I had actually seen that, not this particular clip, but something similar to that, in Orange County, California in like 2016, I want to say. And we all thought it was the end days. It was Judgment Day. Scared the shit out of me. YouTube, that is all I got for you today. I am Nick, the Babadook of YouTube. I appreciate you sticking by, watching all the way to the end. Let me know what your favorite clip was in the comments. After you do that, send this video to someone you think would enjoy it. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so damn much that I made you a couple of videos to watch.